Hello, world of the internet. It's Bear here, and it is now time for Chrisley Knows Best, and I will give you my reactions. This is quite the episode already. Okay, so Faye wants to move to Nashville, or I don't know. Todd's forcing her to move to Nashville because he said like she's been so upset since Catherine died, and he just wants to keep an eye on her. So Chase drives her up in a moving truck, and it's not just Faye. Faye is not the only being that Chase drives up to Nashville. The other being was Miley, the dog. But when I say dog, this is not the kind of dog you think of when I say dog. She could fit in the palm of my hand, practically. She's like practically the size of a rat. That's what Todd called her, a rat. Mommy, you better not put that rat in my house. I got ahead of myself. So they were on the road, and Faye kept getting really hard on Chase. Like, slow up, slow up. Getting really hard. She's really not a good backseat driver. Or passenger seat driver, I guess you'd say. And she was not happy with how Chase would drive. And he's like, Daddy, you'll be the worst driver in this family. She's like, no, I ain't. So then Chase reminds her of when she went through a red light. She said, no, I didn't. I never gone through a red light in my life. And Chase accuses her of lying. So this lying thing kept coming up, and Chase decides he's going to get a lie detector test. But once they finally get to Nashville, they open up the moving truck. Well, first Todd sees Miley the dog. He's like, not happy about that. He doesn't like dogs. Savannah had a dog about that small that she brought in the house, and he wasn't happy. But then they arguing all about the furniture. It doesn't fit right with Todd's. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so I just watched the second part of the episode. This one's about one of the craziest on a really crazy show, but I love it anyway. So that's why I love it. So Faye got a job. Chase got her a job because she was so annoyed with Todd. She didn't want to spend all that time with him because he keeps being all up on her case like he is with everybody. So she works at a barbecue joint as a drive-thru operator. It does not go well. So what she did, she's very impatient with the customers because they're being so impatient. She had to get on them, tell them to have some patience. And she was really slow, and she kept messing all the orders up, and she was really rude to the customers. It was a mess. And they just got a huge line coming outside the drive-thru. Yeah. That didn't go over so well. And then Chase got a lie detector to come over, or this man who uses a lie detector to because Faye said that about 30% of what Todd says is a lie. I don't know. So then Chase, Lindsay, and Savannah are there meeting with the lie detector guy, and Todd walks in, and he's like, well, what is this? And they explain to him he's a lie detector guy. So Todd's like, Chase, can I speak to you in the other room? Come over here, Liar Jr. And Todd decided to make a bet. If that lie detector says that whoever loses gets to run around in their underwear and get filmed. And long story short, Chase won. Todd's got to do that. It's gonna be something. Okay, so this episode just keeps getting better and better. So you see, Todd and Grayson decided to go to the drive-thru while Faye was manning it. And Todd decided to deepen his voice even more to disguise his voice so Faye wouldn't know who it was. He decided to have a really bad attitude. It was really funny. He was like, I want 20 tenders and 2 gallons of iced tea. He was like, how old you be working up this joint? She's like, I'm 72, trying to make me some money, make a living. He's like, well, you too old to be working here. Why you working at 72? And then she restrained herself. I think she wanted to say something bad. So then he made her, on her break, go talk to him in the van. And then, because he had to find out why in the world she would get a job and spend time with him. So they were talking it out, and Faye's like, I seem so annoying. You couldn't stand any of my furniture. I just want to be independent. I don't want to be no burden. So Todd realized it's about time she moved out. So he got her own apartment. She really loved it. She felt like he said he knew that she wasn't going to be able to live in that house once she brought her recliner in that he couldn't stand. So then you see Chase about to film Todd in his underwear running around the house, but Todd has his shirt on. They're like, that doesn't count. So he ran around the house. They just locked the door because he didn't do it. They're hoping he would take his shirt off. He never did, and he started yelling at the door. He's like, cars come by. Let me in. And nobody wants to see me. I don't want anybody to see me like this. Yeah. So, of course, they had their little scene in the bedroom. Which that sounds bad. Just they all kind of congregate around the bed at night, usually at the end of the episode. So, Todd decided to FaceTime Faye. And when they did it, he's like, hey, girl. I'd like to see your face. Because she didn't realize that he was FaceTiming her. That happens with my grandma sometimes. She thinks she's just calling, and then, her phone's, on the table, and all you see is blackness, darkness. Anyway. And they have a little conversation, and then they go to bed. I didn't get to talk much about the lie detector test, because there wasn't enough time in the commercial. That was really, really funny. So, Todd was absolutely positive that he was going to win the lie detector test because he thinks he never lies. But Faye said he probably lies about 30% of the time. So those are weird questions, like, do you have an STD? He said, no. They found out he actually did have an STD because of the lie detector test. He got it in high school, and apparently Julie knew about it. And, I'm sorry, STDs aren't funny. I didn't mean to offend anybody there. He was laughing real hard about it. And then they asked him if he was actually a Calvin Klein model. Apparently he'd been telling his kids that forever. And he said no. found out he was lying about that for so many years. He was never a Calvin Klein model, which I pretty much assumed he wasn't. I know that would just be a lie, that what he would say, but apparently his kids didn't. I guess I know him better than his kids do. And he started asking Chase all these weird questions like, I'm missing this jacket or something, or a pair of pants. Did you take them? And he's like, yes. And he kept coming up with all this. But Chase was telling the truth. He didn't want to have to go around the house naked. But see, Todd kind of chickened out. He never took his shirt off. He kept trying to get in, and Chase and Grace wouldn't let him in. It's hilarious. Anyway, this is a great show. I absolutely love this show. It's one of the funniest things on TV. I love it so much. And I just say, some of the things on the show I don't encourage. But, I just kind of like watching it. Yeah. Some things happen on there that I wouldn't do. I don't want anybody to think that I would, but sometimes it's funny from the outer perspective. Anyway, I'm just a bear living a crazy life.